Yeah, I've been seeing this all over the internet. So apparently over the weekend, there was this supermodel that's now threatening to sue a streamer named Blackboy Max because of something that happened during his live stream. I'm not too sure. I don't know all of the details, but I'm sure this video is going to explain it better.
Kenya, you cannot threaten me to sue you because I didn't kiss you on the cheek. You sound crazy.
But I asked you not to use that footage. Not only did you use the footage, but out of everybody there, you talked to a lot of people. We heard you a mile away. That was the only footage that you used.
You was just trying to support black business, and then when the black business don't go your way, now black business, let's hit them with some white lawyers.
Recently, Blackboy Max is beefing with another internet personality who is apparently threatening to sue him over the dumbest reason in the entire world. I promise you, once you hear why she's going to great lengths of posting on her story multiple times, even though she was happy to support him literally the other day, posting him on his story and even trying to help him with his campaign, doing an entire 360, all because of the dumbest reason possible. But I don't want to yab too much for y'all, so why don't we start from the very beginning with who are any of these people in case you're unaware.
This is the last gaming loss we're taking in 2025. Maybe we're not worthy of maybe we're not worthy of Gamer of the Year this year. Maybe we're not. Maybe we're not.
Blackboy Max, for the two of you that are watching this video that don't know, is a very popular streamer who most of the time does desktop streams, is very into music, and was recently nominated for multiple streamer awards. And because of that, he decided to try his best to campaign in order to win them by going out in the streets near where he lives and pulling out flyers, having people vote for them with an entire QR code and entourage following him, and it's somehow that ended up being the worst decision he could possibly make. And it's
for those who don't know, and I could be mischaracterizing this because I don't fully know all these streamers either, but from my understanding, what he does is he does these live streams where rappers will come onto his live streams, because essentially the current live streamers are what podcasts were like 2 or 3 years ago. Now, when people want notoriety, they go onto these live streams. So they'll go onto his live streams and he'll make music while on live with the artist that comes on. So that's kind of his shtick, from my understanding. There might be somebody that knows his stuff a little bit better than me that can explain it in more detail in the comments, but that's essentially what he does.
Pretty well, and kind of funny if you watched it.
Hear ye, hear ye. Excuse me, would y'all care to put this up? Blackboy Max, music streamer of the year, best series. Yes, thank you, sir. All right. Vámonos. Vote Blackboy. Ladies, excuse me. Vote Blackboy Max, music streamer of the year, best series. All right. Vote Blackboy Max, streamer of the year, music streamer series. Music streamer of the year, Blackboy Max.
He's getting it.
Make sure you vote. Voting is voting. Voting is care.
It was genuinely a pretty funny bit with his entire entourage following him, some fans, even some security guards, and it was truly harmless. He was just out there handing out flyers, literally disturbing nobody and really doing nothing, and most of the time the interactions were just like that. Just keep that in mind for a little bit later. But apparently it took the turn for the worse when Max got approached by this woman who seemed genuinely happy to help support him and was even deciding to post him on her Instagram story. Unknowingly to Max, she was actually pretty famous, but when she opened up her camera and decided to take a video of the both of them, she asked him for a request that he literally could not do because of his circumstances.
Wow, this is the best campaign ever.
Man, hi, I'm sorry, but I'm from America's Next Top Model, and I don't know who you are, but you're out here talking about black excellence.
Yes.
What are you promoting?
So I'm a streamer, you know. I also make music. I don't know if you know who Fred Again is and Skepta. I have a song nominated for a Grammy with them, Victory Lap.
Really?
Yes, and
This man is just doing the on-the-ground work. This is what I'm talking about, just aggressively looking for opportunity, being good at what you do, and always promoting what you do. And you gotta keep looking for opportunity. This dude is getting after it.
Nominated for Streamer of the Year, music streamer, best stream series, best stream collab.
How do I support you?
Right here, support black business. What's your name?
Should I put you on my stories right
yes,
now?
Yes, you should.
Support your black business?
100%.
What's black cameraman? You available? I need a videographer.
Nice to meet you, Max.
No, you're not.
You trying to steal my camera?
No. Only when you're around.
All right, come on.
Tell me your name again.
My name is Blackboy Max.
Blackboy Max.
Yeah.
We're here with
Blackboy Max. Blackboy Max. Y'all know what time it is. All platforms.
all platforms.
Make sure y'all vote. Oh, upside down. Make sure y'all vote. Vote. Exercise the right MLK fought for. Vote.
Period.
All platforms, Grammys, and Streamer of the Year. Let's do it. Come on.
Okay. Are you gonna give me a little smooch?
I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't.
Oh.
You know what?
I can't. Love though. I'm out. Oh my God.
Is that what this is about? Because she got rejected? I be trying to tell y'all, man, I have this theory where I think that women are just as bad at taking rejection as men. I think that systematically, like, men are the ones that generally have to do it, so there are more sample sizes of men being bad at taking the rejection because they're the ones that generally get rejected more often. But when women get rejected too, they react poorly sometimes too. So I'm interested to see if that's the end of it. Is it just because he said he couldn't kiss her? That's funny.
I wish him the best.
Now it just seemed like a normal streamer pedestrian interaction. Playboy Max got approached by somebody who happened to be on America's Top Model. She wanted to help him by promoting what he had going on, even though she didn't fully understand, and even introduced herself to his cameraman, making a joke offering him a job. That seemed like the plan for success, and even ended up posting the stories, and it seemed like nothing was truly wrong. Apparently, there actually was an issue, because she was not happy with that video going out, all because when she asked for a kiss from Max, he said no. And the reason Playboy Max said no is because Max has a girlfriend, for any of y'all that did not know that. And a simple rejection to a kiss led to her crashing out on her Instagram story because she apparently wanted that video to be erased.
Oh no, she's an erase that video type of girl. That's just not how the internet works. It's not how it works. And he's saying that she's an internet personality and she doesn't know who Playboy Max is. And I'm not saying you have to, but to be an internet personality, you don't know who Playboy Max is, and you're saying delete that clip from a live stream? Doesn't sound like you know too much about the internet. I don't know. I'm
going to say this to Playboy and your entire team, because I walked up to you with 2 witnesses, okay, after his fumble of, I mean, just complete lack of humility and
lack of humility. She approached him saying, I'm from America's Next Top Model and all these. She has a lack of humility. What are we talking about here? What's going on is she's angry because she has an ego. She believes that she's up here. That's why she approached him saying that I'm America's Next Top Model. She thought that she was up here. She asked him for a kiss, and because he said no while she was recording, she felt like she was down here. She got reminded that the world is a different place now. Okay, like, I don't know if this was back at America's Next Top Model. Wasn't that like in 2005? Yeah, it's a new world now. You have streamers like Playboy Max. You have live streams, which are pretty much live reality TV. And you have kids who make $10,000 a month by clipping these live stream clips and posting them all over the internet. So this was probably clipped and posted all over the place. Yeah, it seems like her ego got hurt because she walks around thinking that she's up here. And then when she asks for the kiss, she may have gotten reminded that you just like everybody else, so you could get rejected too. And so she's going on a thing.
Lack of a lot of stuff, okay? I walked up to you, Mr. Videographer, after even offering your job. I don't care what he's paying you. I asked you very clearly in layman's terms, very plain English, to not use that footage. And you guys were filming stuff obnoxiously with every single person who recognized him. I don't even know this guy. I literally am running an empire right now and have no clue.
Oh, brother. People who are running, I'm not trying to knock your hustle, but people who run empires don't go. I'm literally running a, oh, brother. If you were running an empire and that was so busy, you wouldn't be spending time trying to talk about something that happened during a live stream. You'd be focused on the empire.
I don't have X and don't even have the time to log in and sign up.
I'm not on X, but this will not be tolerated. It's okay to be intimidated by real black excellence, not
oh, brother. Give us a break.
Black arrogance. You simply weren't ready. I promise you, plaque teeth, MLK didn't fight for this. Now, the many observers...
Look how he's just getting insulted and slandered all over the internet just because she got rejected. Like, sure, yeah, some dudes get aggressive or some dudes insult women when they get rejected, but there are a lot of women that don't take rejection well either.
You are immediately going to recognize a lot of things wrong with what she just said. She's the first talking about deleting footage when this was on a live stream. Now, that's why when I first introduced this, I said he probably didn't understand what he was talking about or what he was doing, but the fact that, again, this is a live stream makes it very hard to delete anything, because what she is referring to seeing is a clip that a bunch of people on X had posted, because she is also someone who is famous. So of course, when Max interacts with somebody who also has clout, people are going to post it everywhere. It's not even like it was him posting it. It was Yasik, a pretty famous Twitter user who posts a bunch of streamer clips. Not even Max himself. Along with the fact that she is moving with a pretty big big ego and keeps having to mention to us that she has no idea who he is. She's running an empire. She doesn't even have the time to worry about him. All this and that. Yeah, it's taking the time out of her day to tell us all these things when she should be worried about educating herself on what live streaming is. It's not like Max even moved weird or anything after this happened. He just said he was put in a weird position and even called her a black queen when she came back up to him.
Yo, chat, hold it. I can't. Yeah, I know I couldn't. That's crazy. W black queen. I can't though. I can't. That's wild. Wait, you said you do America's Top Model? Director, creative director?
No, I was a contestant.
Oh, you was a contestant. That's fire.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, God bless.
Oh, so she was a contestant on a television show like 2 decades ago. There's nothing more painful than seeing somebody who thinks that they're still like up here. Like they haven't just internalized the fact that they've already had their 15 minutes and that's going away. And they think that like they're important still. There's nothing more embarrassing than seeing or cringy than seeing somebody who thinks that they're important. And we're all like, nigga, we don't know you.
You too, bro. I don't know what I'm saying. Chat, is that crazy? Like, am I wilding? Yo, like.
So they said, excuse me, I didn't sign any clearances for that. Can you not use this footage?
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on, do I got it? Like, she asked for a kiss. What am I supposed to do in that situation?
Walks off, calls her a black queen, does get the information though that she does want the footage deleted, which is pretty impossible since this is on a live stream. The clip's already out there. There's literally no way for Max to delete it. And of course, he makes a joke here and there, but honestly, his reaction to it was not that serious. He eventually moved on, of course. It just seemed like a one-off event that would be a pretty funny moment that people might talk about for a day at Max.
Maybe.
And she decided to go on in and
they're like, the government's like, there are aliens, and people go, oh, okay. The government's like, oh, here's the Epstein files. People go, oh, okay. I doubt that your little 15-second clip talking to a live streamer would have actually done anything to you if you just let it go. But instead, you wanted to get on the internet and say you don't want to engage with this thing, but then actively engage with the thing. And you walked up to him during the live stream. So you've been engaging with the thing from the beginning.
Your Instagram rant, which spanned on multiple stories. Not just that one thing I showed you right there. She was also saying stuff like this.
I walked up to you after his little outburst. He probably don't even date black women. But I said to you guys very clearly, please don't use that footage. And I don't know what collegiate level you guys are at if you guys went to college or whatever. But I asked you not to use that footage. Not only did you use the footage, but out of everybody there, you talked to a lot of people. We heard you a mile away. That was the only footage that you used. And
No, it's not. He's doing a whole live stream. What is she talking about? She's still living in 2005 where she thinks that college degrees equals intelligence.
I verbally told you not to use it. I have so many things going on right now that I don't have time to take you to court, but I dare you. I dare you to try me. Because now you are taking up my time. This 3 minutes that it's taken to post this, I could have been making money. And
you could have just not posted it. Like, it's crazy.
I dare you.
I don't know if I can tell, but this whole situation is just so funny to me because she will continuously bring up his intelligence level and try to insult him. Yet she couldn't do a couple of seconds of Google searching to figure out that Black Boy Max is again a live streamer, probably trying an LOL Novelty video. You would have figured that out pretty quickly. And you are not just going to simply delete a live stream. Second, with the fact that the clip she is talking about going around is on Twitter, on Twitter accounts that Playboy Max does not control.
Yeah, she keeps trying to insult his intelligence, but supermodels or models in general aren't really known for their savvy brilliance.
So with the fact mentioning his relationship, saying he probably doesn't date black women when he's actively in a relationship with a black woman right now. She's just speaking with somebody who thinks that they are bigger and higher than they actually are, and with literally no knowledge on the situation at all, when we're in the day and age where it is so simple to figure out these things. Yes, she's not taking the time to do that, but it's taking the time to rant on Instagram being misinformed and super egotistical, because I wish I could tell you it ends there, but she just kept going.
So your new fame, his Instagram, I don't even know who gave him the idea. Do you know the connotation behind the word plaque? And I don't know if this is maybe a different kind of plaque that you're talking about. Maybe it's a different one, but the first thing I thought of, because I don't think he has any real plaques, was plaque on your teeth, okay? You maybe want to understand the connotation and the vibration that certain words carry through society. I don't give a
Yeah, see, she's just being a horrible person at this point. And this is the problem. Like, there are certain things, like, ladies like this who will believe that you dislike black women because you don't accept all of their behavior or what they do all the time. Literally, she just got rejected for a kiss, and now she's saying, well, he probably doesn't date black women. It's like a silly, no, he loves black women. He's dating one. He just doesn't like you. I've gotten these same allegations for having certain takes, and I'm like, I'm married to a black woman. What are you talking about? So they just be talking. They just be saying that type of stuff because it gets the people going. It's provocative. It gets the people going. So she's definitely misinformed. Black men don't have to tolerate you being a shitty person, which is what she's doing, by the way. This is just this is just being a bad person at this point. You could have let this go. So black men don't have to just co-sign you being a bad person to like black women. That makes no sense.
You think you are, or any of your followers. But he walked away from me so disrespectfully, and it doesn't matter about America's Next Top Model. You don't ever depart from a real woman in that nature.
Rejected.
Ever. You
Loser. Take your L. We've all had them. Loser.
played yourself, and good luck with that Grammy. Good luck. I really genuinely hope you get it, because that's probably going to be the height of everything that you get, but that's not none of my business. Between you and God.
I want y'all to remember this is the same woman who earlier just complained that she had to take 3 seconds out of her day to record the other Instagram stories, and now is driving in her own car, recording another one, still talking about the situation, insulting him more, having an even higher ego, talking about he doesn't have any plaques. The plaques he's talking about gotta be plaques in his teeth. The entitlement and the stupidity that I am hearing right now, it's just so dumb. And that's why I showed y'all earlier the clip of what he said after he walked away from her, calling her a black queen. Obviously, he was put in a weird position, and he's a live streamer, so he's trying to try and make it entertaining as possible by running away, obviously not meaning it in a disrespectful way in any way, shape, or form. And now she does a complete 360, hops on the net, and starts ranting about him. Obviously.
Yeah, she's spiraling. She's spiraling, and this is a big issue because she thinks she's more popular than she is, and she's underestimating this guy's following. This moment that could have just been 15 seconds of people going, that's kind of funny, just turned into an actual beef. And these kids, they don't have anything else to do but to be relentless. And I'm sure they're all in her comments under every single video going after her. She's starting to spiral, and it's probably going to get worse because she doesn't understand the internet anymore.
Because she has some form of clout.
She doesn't
Max was
understand
eventually
the game.
going to see this and having to respond to it because of the nonsense she was spewing out.
Kenya, you went to college. Kenya, you won't understand that a live stream is a live stream.
Right.
What does the word live mean? It means live. I can't edit the live stream. Happen live. You asked to get the kiss on the cheek. You airballed. Brick nasty. Not swishing. Not today. It's not your day. You feel me? That's okay. Kenya, you cannot threaten me to sue you because I didn't kiss you on the cheek. You sound crazy. You was just trying to support black business, and then when the black business don't go your way, now black business, let's hit them with some white lawyers. What? Bro, that's so
now, you don't like black women. You got plaque in your teeth. These are the same types of things women complain about that men do when they get rejected, and she's doing every single one of them. Even worse because she took it to the internet.
That's so anti-black business, bro. Why we gotta bring them ties involved? I'm not trying to bring in my Jewish brothers too.
The fact that Max even has to explain what a live stream is actually insane. And I didn't touch too much on the suing part because I wanted Max to say his piece on it. But then again, asking someone to sue you or threatening to sue somebody after you went up to them and decided to implant yourself in this whole space, knowing that there was a camera recording, not even fully understanding what's going on, you should have already known it was over with. He's also in a public space. He can do whatever he wants with that footage. And she decided to do that to herself. No one made her go up there. No one made her talk to him. He was walking right past and she stopped him. But now she feels like she has all the authority to sue him and degrade him and talk bad about him when that makes no real sense. Especially talking about this whole plaque situation, which he himself even addressed.
Was plaque on your teeth?
She ate. But I do though. Shout out Fred and Skep. I do though. You gotta stop playing with me. It's lit over here. Yo, why is she doing this, bro? Why is she doing this? Yo, listen, Kenya, we don't have to beef. Just accept the L. It's fine. I get it. You're probably used to taking L's less. Guys, we all know men are more used to taking L's.
Yeah.
Rejected more on a daily basis than women, especially pretty women. Kenya, you graded out in the first quarter. It's lit. Just take the L and walk away.
When you're an arrogant person, this is when you...
It's no point, bro. I'm just hearing you, but I'm not understanding you. I don't get it, Kenya. I don't understand you. You don't make sense. How am I arrogant for not wanting to kiss you? I'm arrogant for not wanting to kiss you. I'm arrogant for not wanting to kiss you. Yo, guys, this world is cooked. It's cooked.
This talking about the height of your career. She was on that show in 2009, still bringing that up. Data family.
Chill with. I'm not calling her, you feel me? I'm not calling her. She's double my age. She's double my age. You feel me? I'm not calling her. Respect my elders.
That's like the time when In the Club by 50 Cent came out. That's what people was wearing apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. She's from that time period and she's still riding that wave.
Aunties, whatever you want to call them. You feel me? Let's be careful with that, guys. Here's the problem, bro, and this is why I don't like ever having no problems with women on stream, because that gives an opportunity for all that to come out. Yeah. Please don't be please, all right? I appreciate y'all defending me, but bro, be respectful though. Be respectful. Be respectful. All right, be respectful.
I agree with Max in that last part. I do want to make it clear, I'm not hating on her because she is a woman. I'm hating on her because she is doing something dumb. This whole situation wouldn't even be a situation in the first place.
Yeah, well, they try to make it seem like it's about the fact that she's a woman, but really it's about the fact that she has bad behavior. And I'm happy that, and it just seems like there's just been so many more women with the new technology and things just being recorded that have just been caught in blatant lies, like horrible, slanderous, blatant lies, bad lies. It's one thing to lie to get yourself out of trouble. I think it's another thing to lie to try to boost yourself up in somebody else's eyes, but it's a totally different thing to lie to try to basically funnel mob justice to get everybody to hate a person, and you're mischaracterizing the person, the moment, and what they did. And if this moment wasn't caught on camera, she could have easily flipped this to seem anyway, and you see that she's obviously willing to do that. She's talking about suing him and saying that he's arrogant and insulting him in all these different ways just because she got rejected with the kiss. So yeah, it's just bad female behavior, and with the new technology, we're seeing so many more women just get caught in blatant, horrendous lies.
People wouldn't be reacting to it. People wouldn't be making think pieces about it if she didn't go on Instagram and other platforms and start ranting and talking about it, getting upset. It would have just been a thing that happened, and everybody kept it pushing for the day. Maybe some Twitter users or some TikTok users get some free bread off of it, but I promise you, the very next day, probably not even 24 hours later, nobody would be thinking of this moment, and she wouldn't be over here talking crazy on the gram, being misinformed, having to be corrected and flamed and hated on purely because she wanted to have such a big ego and demeaning somebody who, if we're being honest, is actually bigger than her, which it makes it all the more wild that Max is actually keeping this calm composure, because while he is making some jokes here and there, especially in that part, he is still trying to keep it as respectful as possible, especially when he signed off and made his final thoughts on it. He did not show any real hate towards her. It was just trying his best to correct everything she was saying.
Hey, you want me to kiss you on your cheek because you saw it was lit, you saw it was getting nominated. You wanted to steal my cameraman. I didn't want to kiss you, and then after I didn't want to kiss you, now you're threatening to sue me. What the are we talking? Convo is over.
Yeah, he should sue her for sexual harassment. That'd be interesting. He should sue her for sexual harassment, and it's on candid camera. We got you.
There's no arrogance. There's no nothing. Love to you and your family or whatever you got going on, but I didn't want those cheeks. I didn't want those lips. I wasn't trying to do that. Shout out to you. That's all it takes. That's it. That's all right?
I know it might seem like I'm glazing Max right now by giving him a lot of props for responding as responsibly as he did, but if you look at any other internet drama that's happened, especially recently, with someone being so in the right, you would expect a level of arrogance. You would expect a level of them demeaning that person, talking crazy about them, talking bad about them. He had the one dono I showed you where the person called her out and said she was only on the show like in 2009 and she still keeps bringing it up, yet he was still trying to be respectful as possible, even telling people not getting up on her, not crazy, and if you want to defend them, you don't have to do it.
Yeah, but that's not even being rude or disrespectful. That's just the fact.
Big way, because I know a bunch of other people are not doing that, and they're going all out and talking as crazy as they want because they know she is tripping and just talking some nonsense. And it makes it even worse when her own fans are defending Black Boy Max. They don't even know him. They only know her. Yet saying that she is in the right because of how dumb she is acting.
Threatening to sue somebody because they did not want to kiss you on their stream is not crazy. I'm asking for Kenya Hill. I really don't like agreeing with men, but that was embarrassing. Over Playboy Max, homegirl went from being known as the girl who was on America's Next Top Model to now being the girl that Playboy Max rejected on his live stream. Mind you,
the only reason she's known for that is because she blew it out of proportion. She wouldn't even have been known for that. It would have just been a blip. Just a little clip for somebody to make a couple $100 that they would have posted on TikTok from the live stream. That's it. And it would have been gone. But now it's going to ruin her reputation because she's bringing that on herself.
He approached him.
Right.
She approached him and then tried to give him free promo just to end up looking thirsty. I really want better for us ladies. If you get rejected, take your L, take it on the chin, and keep it pushing. We don't go on live talking about how we can sue this person. Because I promise you, now you just look corny. She about 40 years old doing this. Some of y'all really just need to learn how to handle rejection. And her mentioning that she didn't want him to post the footage was hilarious because you walked up to him. You saw all those cameras and still chose to walk up to him. Yeah, she said the only reason why she's choosing not to sue him is because she's busy. Girl, even if you wasn't busy, you couldn't sue him.
When your own people aren't on your side, I just don't know how in the wrong you really have to be and not see it. People that would be supporting you, this girl right here says she don't even like siding with an entire man, yet is because of how crazy she is acting in this situation. It really makes you question why somebody like this would be moving so arrogant unless they are actually clout chasing. As you saw from that one chatter that Black Boy Max had in his stream, she is known as the American top model girl, yet hasn't been in that show in a minute and was basically using that to push her entire modeling agency type thing that she has. But if you look her up, she can take courses or she can help you to become a better model and you can learn from her. I don't know if she just saw this as an opportunity to promote that, but the way that she's going about all of this yet still complaining that she has
her better way to promote it was to realize how big live streaming was and find an opportunity when it was there. She could have shouted herself out simply. And she could have said, maybe I could come on to one of your live streams and we could bring in some of these models because they always have these Instagram ladies on there and all that stuff. And I could teach them how to pose. And that would have been a great way to promote herself to whoever she wanted to or to blast herself out to literally hundreds of thousands of eyes. But instead, she decided to burn bridges. So the energy you put out there is the energy you're going to get back. And when you put out positive stuff and you look at things from a positive light, you get positive results a lot of the times. But when you're like her and you don't care about burning bridges or relationships because you think you're higher than them, you don't need them, well, then you'll miss out on a lot of opportunities.
Respond to him that she has to do this and that when she could be making money makes me feel like she is honestly just clout chasing. Because if you really want to go out of your way to do all of this, yet want to consistently complain about it, saying that you have better things that you could be doing, but you're using your time to do this, knowing that you have to be completely in the wrong, I can only think that you see this as an opportunity to promote yourself because in her eyes, any publicity is good publicity. There is no such thing as bad publicity, no matter how many people are bashing you and telling you that you were in the complete wrong.
This one is Black Boy Max and Kenya Hill situation is bad. By the way, guys, this is a very small YouTuber. Well, actually 23,000 is big. I'm just talking about relatively. But if you guys like this type of stuff, like the streamer drama and stuff, he has a channel for that. So go give him some subscribers, some likes, and tell him I sent you over there. Let me know in the comments below if this video was a W or L, and give me the HBO special as a help brother out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Till next time.